It's time to power up. The world's most famous action force is back on the big screen. With a secret weapon.
I'm the new Blue Ranger.
What are you talking about?
A giant problem. And a whole new way.
Wind Chaser ready to howl.
This is awesome.
To thrill.
Let's rip some velocity.
All right.
Turbo action.
Good thing you don't need a license to drive Zork.
Turbo power. Turbo sword.
Megazord warp sequence is online. Let's shift to the turbo.
That's my man. Wow, cool. Sonny!
Get ready for the ultimate power trip.
What a rush!
Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
Well, have reached one of the recaps I was not looking forward to. While the first Power Rangers movie is genuinely one of the best things to come out of this franchise, this movie is one of the worst things to come out of it. It feels like they brought in someone who never wrote for the show before, and told them to write something to sabotage the show as much as possible. And then they put it in theaters for all to see. I'm probably going to keep this short, since everyone and their mother have talked in depth about all the things wrong with this movie. So instead I'm gonna just go over the very basic story and all the countless reasons why this movie makes no sense. First off, we start with the Hunchback of Notre Dame running through the woods from some people in bad cosplay. But when he's almost caught, he pulls out one of the Onward McDonald's toys and escapes. On Earth we see a new command center that's cooler than the Z01, but not as cool as the original. Then this guy who doesn't look familiar at all breaks his leg and Zordon decides to replace him with an actual fucking child. This is Justin and is only here because Bethany Boggs was making a metric fuck ton of money. Being serious, that one worked because the kids got themselves the powers through a wish. Not a group of responsible mentors telling a child to fight demons. I'm convinced Zordon hoped he'd die on the adventure so he couldn't tell anyone who the Rangers were. They have to save the fuzzy fuck from mommy, I mean a pirate named Divatox. She wants to marry a giant rock monster because she's into that macro shit. And she needs this little Cabbage Patch doll to free him. She's kidnapped his family as well as Bulk, Skull, Jason and Kimberly. Multiple things wrong here. First is that Bulk and Skull are supposed to be spies, not cops. Second is that Jason was the episode right before this, so why are we acting like he's been gone a while? And third is that they never once mention Kim breaking up with Tommy. Anyway, after like an hour of the movie they finally morph, which brings me to the thing that pisses me off so much. That being that they get the turbo powers for no reason. They couldn't even be bothered to write a line or Theo to explain why the Zeo powers aren't good enough. Anyway, they defeat the monster and Divatox collects life insurance or something. This movie is shit. Do not put yourself through the torture of watching it if you've seen anything else. 0 out of 5 violations of the Geneva Convention.